Hey, what is happening? Welcome back once again to the Pass is Live. Thank you all for joining me as we dive into another Turn Back the Clock Tuesday. And tonight we are heading back the whole way to the year 1996. And we have a hobby box of Topps Laser, and this is a Series 1 box. You may remember quite a long time ago, I opened a box of Series 2 of these, and they are freaking awesome cards. Very, very unique in design and something that just did not stick around for all that long. So I figured we would revisit this brand again tonight, or particular series, Top Laser, and go chasing after insert cards. Kind of like what was my favorite thing to do back in the 90s, opening packs and looking for insert cards. Rookies primarily, but also nothing better than the thrill of pulling a nice Griffey insert, which we may see tonight. We have 128 cards set total, so 64 cards in both series. 64 cards in this series. The big names we're looking for primarily in the base set, like Griffey, Chipper Jones. There's several other Hall of Famers, but then going after these chase inserts, Stadium Stars, Power Cuts, Bright Spots. We have 4 cards per pack, 4 laser cut cards per pack, and man, are they sick. And these were $5 a pack back in 96, which I know as a kid, I was not affording that by any means. So you can imagine that I probably didn't buy very many of these, if any at all. So I'm excited to rip these open tonight and see what we can find. My favorite part about doing this series is being able to go back and revisit old boxes and open packs that I never got to experience. So we got Mark Grace on the top of the box. These typically, they spiked up in price there a while back, and then they started to kind of level off, and they came back down again. They're about $100 a box now. We have 4 willing participants tonight. Brad P starting it off, and any of you guys that are partaking in this break tonight, if you got stuff from the auction last week, I'm trying to combine shipping as much as I possibly can, so you may be getting a partial shipping refund. So the very first 4 packs I see off the top are these ones. We'll do 6. There's 24 packs in a box, so everyone's going to get 6 packs. There's the first 6, very flashy and purplish pack wrapper. Very excited about this. So Brad P, you're in the hot seat first, the top left. And right off the bat, mining for Mondesi, Corey. I wanted to get this started as quickly as possible because I knew Corey was either going to fall asleep or change his name again, and he did. He now is officially mining for Mondesi. You need to say laser in your Dr. Evil voice. I think it's warranted. I can't remember how he said it in Austin Powers. I wish somebody else could say it for me. I cannot remember. It's been a long time since I've seen Austin Powers. Please subscribe to Mining for Mondesi if you have not done so already. That is my buddy Corey's channel. He'll be coming up here for the grand opening on April 30th. So April 30th, May 1st is the official set date of the grand opening. So if you're in the area, please stop by. Appreciate that, Corey. Yeah, I don't even know how to say it. I wouldn't even know how to go about doing it. Mikey G99 says, here's a few shekels for the store. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I do remember this now. Every pack has 2 checklist cards. So for the entire series 1, it looks like, yes, 1 through 64, and also the insert set. So that's pretty cool to have that. And it kind of protects the cards inside as well, which is a pretty nice touch. But look at that right off the bat. There is a link for Mikey G's channel. We have a Glavin. So every card is very unique in its own right. Hall of Famer Tom Glavin. Check that out, though. Like, oh, freaking laser beams. Just die cut that card. Vinny Castilla. And look at that. Mark Grace right off the bat. There's a look at the back, kind of spotlight stats. I don't think there's any kind of numbered cards in here. Ron Gant to end this pack for Brad P. First pack down. But very, very cool and unique cards, and just didn't really catch on, I guess. And I remember in the mid-90s, there was all kinds of random, unique things coming out, like Studio 95 with their credit card style that I thought was freaking awesome, but most people hated it. Dave M said, these are sick and must be a pain to put in a sleeve. They are very, very hard to put in a sleeve. I remember the last rip I did of these, I don't remember how long it took me, but I was like, it was very meticulous trying to penny sleeve the better cards. Imagine sending them in for grades. It was like Mayor Mears in the back of this next pack. Checklist cards. We got John Smoltz starting this pack off. So Glavin in the last pack. Now Smoltz That card is freaking awesome, though. That is very, very nice. I love that design. I think it's my favorite out of the 4 different designs they have. Brian McRae, Robin Ventura, and we got Manny Ramirez to end that pack. Very nice. Paul L says, next time you go through the Taco Bell drive-thru, use the Dr. Evil voice when giving your order to the robot. Yeah, he was definitely thrown off today because I actually went in there to order. So, you should have seen the look that he gave me. He was pissed. Clinton Ray says, these cards are sick. They definitely are. Very cool, man. It's not too often that I really get to see these. I don't really ever see them out in the wild anymore. We've got Sosa in the back of this next pack. Boom Slags in the house. Hobby Searcher. And now, so random, now Mark Wohlers. So Glavin, Smoltz, and now Wohlers. That's pretty awesome, though. Chipper Jones, I'd say, is probably one of the better base set cards. Like I said before, like him and Griffey, Molitor's in here. A few others as well. Nice Chipper Jones. Terry Steinbach, and Sosa. Pretty good freaking pack there. I'm not sure if Corey's going to be focusing on making nothing but Raul Mondesi videos, or if there's going to be some other stuff in there. So this set is 90% Braves or former Braves. I was kind of wondering that too. Brad Parker says Steve Avery will be the first card of the next pack. I wonder if he's in here. I was really wondering that too. Who's it going to be? Smoltz again. What is going on with that? That is so weird. So freaking weird. Okay, so not the best collation. Brian McRae. JT Snow. Man, I've been stoked on that. Maybe it'll be Dave Stewart. Yeah, I heard I think my brother's opened 3 bros in a card store and got a ton of Dave Stewarts. Those are the most awful product ever made. Bernie Williams to end this pack out. Nice one. 2 packs left for Brad P. in the first stack. Trying to get a nice clean rip on these because my OCD and I save 2 pack wrappers in the boxes for every break. 3 bros and a laser. There's Mark Wohlers again. What is up with that? Why? Chipper Jones again. All right. It's kind of a lot like 3 bros now, but much better players and much better cards. Paul L says 2 pack wrappers. 1 isn't enough. I don't know why 2 pack wrappers. Maybe in case 1 gets, I don't know, sails out the window during some sort of windstorm. That's a good question, man. I don't know why, too. Maybe so 1 won't be lonely in the box by itself. Your guess is as good as mine as far as that goes. Just Devon White to end that pack. The stink bug tries to eat one of them. Yeah, it's like Noah's Ark, except with old cardboard boxes. We save 2 of every pack wrapper, and then stack them they're on a shelf. They're on the floor, but they're in towers, basically. Final pack for Brad P. Joe's Card Corral's in the house. Someone had a hard-on for the Braves, dipshit. This is around the time they won the World Series. Maybe that's why. Oh, Joe, what is happening, man? Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Corey, please post a link to Joe's Card Corral, who just recently made a new video, finally. And you're going to want to go check that out. Some pretty neat stuff on there, including that. I saw the Adam Bostic you got is actually, I think you got, the Chrome Refractor? That's pretty sweet. I'm almost positive it's a refractor. And finally, it's not a Brave. It's Andy Bennis. So, and then we got 2 in a row, actually. Andy Bennis, now Roger Clemens. That's pretty sweet. Very nice Clemens there. Jay Bell. And the final card for Brad is Joe Carter with the checklist propaganda to finish that stack out. Brad P in the books. That's going to be a glorious time penny sleeving all those. I cannot wait for that. Corey says Marcus will show up in the last stack and ask if any of the Braves have been pulled yet. Scotty Arms, what's happening? So, I guess we're going to have to switch this around a little bit, huh? We'll have to do... Top right would be over here. So we'll do the bottom left next. I mean, that's makes sense to do it that way, I guess. Wasn't sure how these were organized in the box, so if I can get my fat fingers can get these out of here without damaging them. So the next 6 looks like, yeah, that'd be these right here. The next 6 for Brian B in the bottom left. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, I know that, but it's going to be a whole bunch of Mark Wohlers and Tom Glavines and Braves anyways, but I feel like there's a lot of Braves fans out there, so good luck to you, Brian B. Not enough Jeff Juden cards pulled. It's definitely lacking Jeff Juden, and I'm not really too fond of that, but quick glimpse of the Honorable Mike Walkden there. Tied you over until we see a Jeff Juden. Is Bernard Gilkey in this? He might be in Series 2. Like, I can't remember. There's Clemens again. That's my favorite style. That card is freaking awesome. Check that out. Sick. Love that. And Roberto Alomar. First time seeing him in this rip. It's a pretty star pack until I saw Derek Bell. Craig Biggio. And there is Derek Bell. Never cared for Derek Bell, ever. Not even for like a brief period of like a week or two. Buddy Groom. It's a name you don't hear every day. No, Brian collects Frank Thomas. I don't know if Frank Thomas is in Series 1 or not. I feel like he's in Series 2. Alan Bettis in the Battle Cry. Once again, Derek Operation Shutdown Bell. Dante Bichette. Garrett Anderson and Derek Bell. 2 packs in a row. Paul, you know what that means. There are no omens in Series 1. The only word left out there is yet. There are no omens yet. That's 2 packs, man. The watch list. Sweetest is not a fan of the red and black ones with the golden fireball. Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on the same page. Those fireball ones are sick. Okay, this is a little bit overkill now with these checklists. Do you really need 2 checklists per pack? I think not, but I know why they're doing it, because if you're paying $5 for a pack of these, and you want to make sure your cards are in pristine condition. I'm getting real tired of seeing that Alan Bennis. Paul, put him on the Omen list immediately. How many times is that? Like 3 or 4 at least? Berto Alomar again. There's Buddy Bo this time. And Moises Alou. 9 of his cards. Manager cards out of like the first stack. Our checklist on the Omen watch list. I think checklists are exempt from the Omen list just because of exact scenes like this. Tangus, I also like the Laser Stadium Stars cards. Yeah, those are sick. Just Rob says, how much was this box? These are about $100. I forget exactly what I paid for it. Somewhere around there. I think the cheapest one on eBay now is about $100. Okay, so we finally have a breath of fresh air and a new face here. The Fireball series, Paul Wilson. Paul L says, and the people spoke on Facebook that Earl Hershiser should be exempt. I was wondering what that poll led to and the outcome of that, but yeah, that was definitely people raised a lot of commotion on Hershiser being added to the Omen list. I have Sandberg though for Craig B, and not the Craig B imposter, who I miss dearly. JT Snow and Sosa. So a pretty nice pack though. Sosa and Sandberg both. And we have 2 more left for Brian B. It's a quick rip. Only 4 cards per pack, and these freaking god-awful stickers. I'm getting real tired of seeing. They're making me angry now. All right, Hideo Nomo. Out at the end of this series, number 60 out of a 64 series. That was a nice one, though. Marty Cordova. I was pumped on him for a while, but it's definitely a cringy name now, I feel like. Javi Lopez and Paul Molitor is definitely a sweet one. I definitely did not have this one in my Molitor PC back as a kid. Corey says, you know, I have one simple request, and that is to have sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads. Modding for Mondeses, coming through with the humor since Jonathan H. has abandoned me and is somehow slowly working his way back onto the yesteryear list, even though I think Paul has refused to take him off of there. Corey should be putting out a video here really soon, and if you're not subscribed to him, he will be live streaming from the disaster of a grand opening that is coming up here pretty soon in 10 days. Things will, well, what is this? Oh, we have an insert card, the final pack for Brian B. Should be interesting. to say the least. Jonathan H is at the top of the yesteryear list with an asterisk. So Andy Ashby, first time seeing him. We'll save this insert card for the last. Sticking a little bit here. Bobby Bonilla, Jeff Conine. And the insert card of, ooh, it looks like it's going to be really sparkly too. So it is a Dodger. Stadium Stars. Just Rob, or Tango actually called this out a little bit ago. Oh, what are the chances of that? Raul Mondesi. Oh, no. Raul Mondesi, Stadium Stars. And it's a little bit sticky. I don't know if I want to go ahead and pull it apart the whole way. We'll leave it on there for now. But Raul Mondesi for Corey. If it were not for him changing his name, this would not have been pulled tonight. Light year stats. Of course, it's going to be Raul Mondesi. Can't pull a Griffey or anything like that. Yeah, I'm not going to peel it. I'll leave it on there for Brian B. But Corey is absolutely tickled pink about that Mondesi pull. And just for future reference, I hate the phrase tickled pink. I'm using it to spread awareness of how ridiculous it sounds. So we will go to the next 6 packs, which will be the top right in this confusing rip. For Mikey G. Tickle Pink, your minty, lavish, fancy bugaboo vibe, Paul L. says. Look at the next 6 packs. Mikey G, let's find you some Yanks. And I think the next rip 2 weeks from now will be Omega. I'm pretty sure. 99 Omega. Of course, is my fancy has been tickled pink. And Clinton Ray coming through with the Dennis Cook and the walked-in emojis. And not to do any self-promotion, but if you go on to the Teespring site, there are 2 new T-shirts, TPIA T-shirts that have been added, and one of them is the Dennis Cook shirt. It is on there right now for anybody that can't make the grand opening. They will be, I mean, they'll probably be there available. Depends on if I order them in time, but there will be another one coming as well. But Shane Reynolds is a face we have not yet seen in this rip. There is a Mark McGwire for any Mark McGwire collectors that are still viewers on this channel. Number 46. It's a cool one there. Terry Steinbach, and there is Bernie Williams again. Very, very nice. I think these ones are like the biggest. I don't know what's more of a pain to sleeve up. Probably these ones. I don't know. It's kind of a draw between those. Shaka says, I got to that in my old Big Mac PC. Paul L is not coming to the grand opening. I just don't feel like driving 3.5 hours right for school ends. I don't blame you, Paul. Well, I suppose that you can be there in spirit, live vicariously through Corey's live stream. Corey says, oh, that glorious Dennis Cook shirt is fire. Yeah, it's definitely a fun one to make. Hobby now, what's happening? It says Topps Laser, which I am obsessed with. These are sick, man. John Winkler says he bought the set off eBay for $50 last week. It's a sweet set. There's Jack McDowell, who you better believe that he is an omen here. Declared a while ago. Was that an 87 McGwire rookie? Henderson. Jeff King, who I never really cared for particularly. And Ryan Klesko. At least seeing some new faces now. We got 4 more packs remaining. Yeah, it just like seems like there's so many more cards than there actually are because of all those checklists. Pack wrappers are kind of tough to open. John S. I've never seen these. They definitely are cool. They're unique, especially for everything else that came around that time. PSA 10 of this is going for $150. Sweetest says I PC all the players that got blackballed from the Hall during the steroid era. That's pretty awesome, though. Frank says, Toy Show this Saturday at Canfield Fairgrounds. I wonder how far that is away from me. Tim Hatch says, any hits yet? We did get a hit out of the last stack. It's a new one, though. Dennis Eckersley. Definitely a nice one. Chet that says, I plan to hitchhike to the grand opening. Eckersley starting things off. Conseco is a nice one there. Dunston. And we have Jim Edmonds. I always like Jim Edmonds. I also apparently like saying that, too, because I probably said it like 30 times over the last year or so. Just thought he was always underrated. Mondesi was a hit. I was just joking around on that one. It was a hit for some people. It was a hit for people that have YouTube channels named Mining for Mondesi. Tall Boy says, you guys get hit with snow today. We did, man. We got hit multiple times. It's actually still snowing here. And history has a way of repeating itself as I don't have heat in my house again. So, yeah, it's always a good time. These are sticking a little bit. I thought we had an insert card there. There's Drebeck. Edmund should be in the Hall of Fame. Big Sun says Bonds coming out for Roger J. And anybody else who PCs Bonds. It's definitely a nice one that you need for the PC if you don't have it already. Cam and Eddie. And the final card of this pack is Darren Dalton. Thought it because had the extra girl in it. Well, it might be the hit of the box. I don't know. It's the only insert we've seen so far. Burn some cards. I mean, it's just weird Pennsylvania weather because it'll be warm. Like tomorrow, it's gonna warm up, and then like this weekend, it's supposed to be like 80. So, and my house, I have oil heat, which is like a huge pain. So I was like, I'm not gonna order any more oil because like it's freaking April. I'm not gonna need it. If I do, it might be for like one day, and I'm not gonna go through the hassle of doing that. So I was like, yeah, I'll just let it go until I get hit with this freaking snowstorm of the century. And it kind of sucks. So it is what it is. Randy Johnson starting things off. First time seeing that one. Hour and 48 minutes to Canfield, Timmy says. I might have to go to that. Check it out. Will Clark for Willie, 565. Haven't seen him in a while, but we salute you, Willie. Greg Jeffries and Juan Gonzalez. Very nice. Oil heat. You have to go down to the docks to buy oil from the whalers. Might as well, man. Might as well have to do that. It's a big pain. Probably make long-lasting fire log out of the Topps Common Junk Wax cards. Oh, I could easily make some fires. Plenty of kindling. Plenty. Final pack from Mikey G. And we were getting spammed. Oh, welcome back, spammers. Paul L. took care of them already. It's not Plow King Willie this time, but we do have a bot. Welcome, all bots. Bot attack and spammers are always welcome here. Andy Ashby. Again, Jeff Bagwell. We don't know what oil heat is down here in Louisiana. Bobby Bonilla and Moises Alou, the final card for Mikey G. So I didn't really get any big-time Yanks in there for you, Mikey. But definitely still had some decent names in your stack. Joe's Card Corral says, easy, just get Taco Bell's used. So I got a space heater in my room. So my room is like, it's decent, but everything that I need to do for the store to get ready for it is outside of my room. So maybe I should start piling cards into my room and doing that all night. We shall see what happens. The final 6 packs, our buddy Nicholas West. And Nick, you'll be getting a shipping refund because I know you paid shipping for this, and then I still have, I'm going to ship this with your auction cards from last week. I think you got like 1 card. A lot of people only bought like 1 or 2 cards from last week, so a lot of them I did not end up sending because why, well, pay $4 to ship 1 card. So I was going to wait and send them out probably Thursday and Friday just so you can combine on shipping. The final 6. So anybody like that should get end up getting like a $4 refund back. John Wicker says auction tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to try to do one tomorrow. I'm going to scrape together some things that I have and hopefully we'll do one. I'm trying to save a lot of my like vintage rookies and stuff like that for my showcases so they're not completely barren when the store opens. That's why you haven't been seeing a whole lot of that stuff. But I have tons of junk wax rookies if people are interested in buying those. And just random stuff like that. So maybe we'll just do, I don't know, some things along those lines. But the final stack, Nicholas West. Dennis Martinez is going to start you off. And Tony Gwynn short print, apparently, upside down. Sean Wicker says, yeah, I need to spend money. Well, I guess in that case, we might as well do one. I need to make some money. I just had to hand over a big old stack of money to the tax guy yesterday, so that was a good time. Completely blindsided by that. Tony Gwynn is definitely a decent one, though, one we have not seen. Dean Palmer and Brian Jordan. Yeah, so after yesterday, I definitely could stand to make a few bucks. So we'll definitely be doing an auction. No doubt about it. Chris Zambrano says, any oddball packs in the auction? I mean, I could add some. I have tons of loose packs. Just random stuff. If that's what you want to see, I'm sure I could probably throw some in there. Pay more taxes in order to pay your taxes. And you always got to go after every penny you have, every last penny. Mark Langston, a new face. And look at this. Nicholas West gets to Griffey, finally. Auction off a date with the mailman. We're doing that tomorrow. We are definitely doing that. Griffey comes out. Very nice. Finally. Schumlinger says, you're auctioning off a timer. I don't know who would want the timer. My luck, the timer would sell for like $5 and I would miss it eternally. So I don't know if I could ever part with that. Edgar Martinez and Tony Phillips. I never really cared for Tony Phillips. I'd be pretty bummed out if I bought a pack of these as a kid. I only got 4 cards, and one of them was Tony Phillips. I'd be kind of pissed off. Griffey's definitely a sweet one, though. I like that one a lot. Clinton Ray says, I want a John's Crusty Underwear Relic card. Well, we could definitely make things like that happen. We'll be selling used socks and all kinds of stuff. That is the point that we have gotten to over the last 4 years. We have finally sunk to rock bottom, and we'll be selling everything off the floor of the toy room. Man, not quite, but maybe some stuff. There's Nomo again. Henderson. Max left. Paul also says, John might have to break down to sell the Hill Shopping. I want the 90s Wild Sauce back. Well, I think I have it sitting right next to me here. Where is it? Where's that box at? How am I going to say that and not be able to deliver? I know it's on my floor somewhere. It was on this desk for a long time, and the Wild Sauce pack is... Oh, there it is. Chaos, since you called me out on that, here's the 4th Borough Mystery Box in honor of my brother opening it. And like I said, I saved 2 pack wrappers of every box that I opened. So here's had 2 in it. So, of course, they were folded neatly and put back into the 4th Borough Mystery Box. The final 3 packs of the rip. Final 12 cards. And checklists. Tango Victor says, oh my dear Lord, it's a holy grail. That box was absolutely epic. People are still demanding an encore to that. Chaos. Jack McDowell, there's that Tony Gwynn short print again. Why on earth is Tony Gwynn flipped upside down in every single pack? Well, every single, I mean, the last 2 packs we've seen him. For some reason, he's upside down, and I don't understand why. I'm very intrigued by that, but at least it's Tony Gwynn and not Glenn Allen Hill or something along those lines. Edgar Martinez and Paul Mulder once again. Criterium Racer, what is happening, man? Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. So Lee just posted a video recently. Corey wouldn't mind posting a link to his channel for us. If you have not subscribed to our buddy Lee, who I feel like has been around since the very beginning. Good to see you, man. Stink Bug Relic, the final 2 packs. For Nick West. Anybody tired of seeing those checklists yet? Tom Glavine once again. Vinny Castilla might be a repeat of the very first pack we opened, or one of them. Mark Grace and Ron Gann. I think that was the absolute first pack, but yeah, if you bought in this break, you can take all these, put them on the mantle. If you really want to woo and wow the ladies, put them all on there. And you surely will. Dumpster Dive Guys is sending you an email tonight. You got cards ready for auction consideration. Lots of vintage and rookies. Epic. Hashtag Pat Listash. Hashtag 91 Donruss Hershiser. Seriously, though. Dumpster Dive Guy, thank you very much, man. I think that you're being serious. And, yeah, if you have some Pat Listash cards, we will definitely put those up for grabs next week, man. Whatever you have, man, let me know. And I'm open to doing consignment auctions. Just Pat Listash would be like on the border. We'll accept Pat Listash, but I don't know if I would accept like Cal Eldred. I'd kind of have to draw the line somewhere and probably be at the line of Cal Eldred. Dennis Eckerly starting things off. I appreciate that, Dumpster Drive Guy. Definitely send me an email. I have 2 email addresses. People email the old one all the time. Don't email the one that has like 6 periods in it. Jose Canseco. I don't really go on that one ever. Dunstan. And the final card of this rip. Mickey Weston would be accepted. Paul says Jim Edmonds. So like we said before, the box hit, and the only insert we saw was this Stadium Stars Raul Mondesi. So the saving grace of Raul Mondesi in that box. So anybody else that decides to buy a box, try your luck. You may end up with the same exact hit. Hopefully not, unless you were Corey and you are absolutely ecstatic at that pull. But definitely a fun product, something different. It's not going to completely decimate your wallet. For about $100, you can grab yourself a box. And like I said, 2 weeks from now, we'll open 1998 Omega and check out these for the first time for me, at least. I've never opened a pack of these, so hopefully they don't brick up. Some Pacific is known to sticking together, so we'll check that out. And as always, leave me a comment down below and give me some ideas for future rips you want to see. The next video will be outside of the auction tomorrow, but stick around and stay tuned for the Millennium box. Hopefully I'll have that by the end of the week, and hopefully a weekend recap. But I will keep you guys posted on the shop opening and everything else, and see you tomorrow night at hopefully 8 p.m. So thank you guys all for watching and being here. I will see you tomorrow.